on the North Shore. We are in the little town of Haliewa right now. This whole trip up here is very nostalgic. We used to do this all the time when we lived out here. I meant to stop at a coffee place first, but I completely missed the turn. They used to have a big sign out there and I completely missed it, so we'll have to do that later. But we're gonna walk around. Haliewa has so many cute little stores. If you're looking for souvenirs, this is the place to be. We are gonna first stop at a Mexican place up here. It's honestly probably not even top 10 places to eat up in Haliewa. I'm only going there because we used to come here all the time, so let's go check it out. Okay, we walked around this little area. There's a lot of cute little stores, but there's so much more to Haliewa, so I'm gonna go see if I can find another spot to park and walk around and, check it out. The bad thing about this little town is that there's so many people that come here because it's like a tourist, spot. There's hardly ever anywhere to park, so we're gonna go see what we can do. I drove around for a little bit and it was actually stressing me out. There's so many people downtown and there's so many little shops. I love Haliewa, it's so cute, but a lot of the shops are the same and they're pretty expensive, just kind of basic souvenirs. And I was gonna try to find somewhere to park and walk around. I should have stayed in my original spot and just walked up and down the road, but I didn't. And there were too many people, I couldn't find anywhere to park. So now we are at the beach. I think it's, Haliewa Beach Park, so let's go walk around.
maybe it's bad luck that she was on this season with these people who have different, you know, blah blah blahs, but like
Arrived.
who have different, you know, blah blah blah.
There's nowhere to park. Woo, bumpy. I'm trying to park at Waimea Bay. There is no parking. So I went over across the street. There's this place called Waimea Valley. You have to pay $10 to park there, and it's kind of a long walk then to get to the beach, and I don't really want to do that, so I feel like I need to just find somewhere else to go. Maybe I'll try the beach parking lot one more time. Alright, we are not going to go to that beach. We are going to go to a different beach, so I think I might just drive. I'm aiming towards Turtle Bay, but I think if I just see a random beach, I might just pull off and do that. So, and of course there's a lot of traffic. Okay, so I figured out we are at Pupukea Beach Park. This was a cute little beach. I wanted to go to Waimea Bay, but the parking was terrible, so I just drove around, saw the first like parking spot, pulled in, and there's a little like traditional beach area you can lay down. It's very rocky, but when you go out into the water, it's not so rocky that you can't walk. But the further I got out, where you were actually like swimming, when the water went back, I could feel like bigger rocks that you could eventually stand on. But then you keep walking down and there's more rocks, the waves like coming up crashing on it. There was like another little area where it was like almost a shallow pool had formed, and so a bunch of people were laying out over there and swimming in that water. So this was a cute little place.
I didn't notice they had all those individual